So right out the gate, I'm so curious. I just need to know, how do you go? Clearly, you know comedy, but how do you go from the Muppets to Bros? I'm just saying.
What's the difference? I don't see the difference. I don't know. I mean, you know, they're both funny. I think it's like, you have to be true to the core of whatever the thing is, And so with Muppets, and also I'll say with Muppets, I wasn't directing it, and I didn't think I could direct it, and then and James Bobin did a brilliant job with that. But it's not, when I'm directing something, I need to be really inside of it, and so, but with Muppets, there's a similar, like, I think both things have like a heart, that big heart at the center of it, and both try for big laughs and try to, but also have a big heart and are not cynical. Like, neither thing is cynical. I'm not a cynical person, and I think all the things I've worked on aren't really.
I
There's a
love
great there's a Fozzie Kermit Beaker threesome that we cut out of threesome scene that we cut out of Muppets.
Oh man, you shouldn't have told me that. I gotta
I'm
find out what
joking.
it
I'm
is.
joking. I'm
Oh,
joking.
stop it. See, you ain't right. So I love the movie. I think it's groundbreaking and it's going to be historic for a lot of different reasons. But I want to know, when you and Billy were collaborating on this, how did you collaborate on what the tone was going to be? Because what I got from it is that you're just dealing with two people that are human beings. They're not gay, they're not straight, they're not black, they're not white, they're not
Yeah.
queer, they're not trans. How did you guys decide what the tone was going to be?
Yeah, I mean, that was something, Billy and I have a lot of differences and a lot of similarities. Like, he's gay, I'm straight, I'm married with 3 kids, he's single, like, but we're also very similar. We both love comedy, we both love the same movies. Whenever he or I see a movie, we both basically have the same opinion of it, which is like kind of crazy. I don't share that many opinions with maybe anyone. So tone was never really a question. We both knew it needed to be super funny and it needed to be really honest. And then also, I don't like to see characters as types. I like to try to like delve into every character's humanity, even if the character has like 3 lines. I want the audience to come away with like, who was that waiter? That waiter was really interesting. And that's a way to make everything really funny. And that went down to the casting too. Another thing I do is with all and this is true of all the movies I've done. I love to have a big comedy cast, and where every comedian has a different tone and a different style and a different screen presence, because it makes your movie more interesting to watch. Versus just having a bunch of people who are, all from the same place. And so I think like that's done to make the movie really funny and richer.
I laughed out loud. I was laughing and talking out to the screen, talking to the people next to me, talking to the people in front of me. It was a situation for real, for real. Yes,
That's
you should be
awesome.
going like this. You
That's
should be going
awesome.
like this.
That's the
Because it was
highest compliment. Talking back to the screen is the highest compliment.
listen, and for us, for Black folks, if we talking back to the screen, you did the daggone thing. You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
Yeah.
But I also want to talk to you about, how did y'all, what was the thing about Debra Messing something that was scripted, or was it something that y'all just came up with and thought, what would be really funny?
Oh, we scripted it, and that was in there for a while. And it was also, we knew with the museum board, with the museum scenes, that there would be an ally, like a celebrity ally, who would be straight. And we instantly, both of us were like, it's Debra Messing. And then that scene we wrote, and then it kind of stayed the same. That was one of those scenes that a lot of the script changed, but that scene kind of stayed the same. And Billy, who knows her from Billy on the Street, emailed her or texted her, and she was like, I'm doing it. I'm in. Like, there was no, like, usually there's a little bit of a back and forth. She was like, tell me when and where, and I'll show up. And it was one of those things. And she was awesome. She was so fun. And what was funny, too, on that one is that she told me that this is the first time she's cursed in something. So cursing Debra Messing is like maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Well, on that is a great way to end. That was hilarious. Cursing Debra Messing. That's how we're going to end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nick, for your time. Again, I really enjoyed the film, and I hope that you all have much great success with it.
Oh, thanks so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.